Have you ever thought about making al pastor tacos, but the recipe seems too complicated? Well, today I'll be showing you an easy way to cut your own steaks, vacuum seal them in an already made al pastor marinate with the Wevac CV12 ProChamber vacuum sealer. Beautiful, look at that. Then we'll head outside to smoke them, then grill them on the local Smart Temp kettle. We'll cut them into bite-sized pieces, char them up with some grilled pineapple, and serve them up on the cutting board with some tacos. Let's do a squeeze of lime. And we're doing it all here on Al Lunacy Queuing. Hey, what's up everybody? Al Lunacy with Al Lunacy Queuing here. Today we're making some al pastor pork steaks, but before we get the pit started, we have to do some preparation. So let's go in the kitchen and start doing our meat prep. Okay, so we do have our Boston butt there already. We're gonna go ahead and open it up and just to wipe it down, or I should say dry it down. So this pork butt is a little short of 5 pounds, and I got this one boneless so I don't have to worry about taking out the bone. This cut is what is usually used for al pastor tacos because it is fatty and perfect for cutting into bite-sized charred bits once it is cooked. Traditionally, al pastor is cooked on a vertical rotisserie called a trompo, which is why they are also called tacos de trompo. The trompo is usually stacked with thinly sliced pork and is sliced as it cooks, but we are cutting them into 3/4 of an inch thick steaks for al pastor steaks that we will later cut into taco-sized pieces. Lebanese immigrants did not invent tacos al pastor, but they did inspire them. The dish blends Lebanese shawarma traditions with Mexican cooking in central Mexico. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Lebanese immigrants brought shawarma, spiced lamb, cooked on a vertical spit and served on pita bread. By the 1960s, cooks in Puebla adapted it using pork and marinating it with dried chilies, spices, and achote. And that was the start of one of the most popular tacos in Mexico. We have a total of 7 pork steaks and 3 end pieces that we will marinate and vacuum seal. Today we are trying out our new Wevac CV12 Pro. Turn on switch here, and when you turn it on, it automatically defaults to the automatic mode, meaning that you just press start here and it'll automatically measure the weight of the contents, and it will decide on how much seconds it should vacuum and then how many seconds should it seal. So that's the pretty cool thing about the Wevac. We first must seal one part of the bag, so we line up the bag to make sure the bag is underneath the sealer clips, close the chamber, and press the sealer button, then the start button. And in just a few seconds, we hear the chamber decompress, followed by 3 beeps, signaling we can open the chamber now. And out comes a nice double sealed bag. Impressive. Okay, so for our first seasoning, we're gonna use a very light coat of adobado from Chef Merito, and we're just going really light. I'm going to divide the steaks into 2 bags, one to use for today, and the other will go in the freezer to use for later. Chef Merito's carne al pastor. This al pastor marinade is good enough for 5 pounds. I did find that it lacks in pineapple flavor, so you can add pineapple juice to marinate it now or later during the cook. I'm going to add it later since I don't know how long I'll marinate this meat, and I don't want it to turn mush if I leave it in the pineapple too long. Okay, so now we have the bottom lip of the bag on the clip and then the top lip of the bag over the clip. And let's go ahead and give it a try. Let's start the process. I did notice as I was doing this that I didn't arrange the steak super straight and there were some air pockets in between. I am hoping that the machine can somehow correct that. Air bubbles right here, and it got it. Beautiful, look at that. Tray is removable if need. You can take it out and wash it, dish washer safe. Wevac does include an extra seal bar. Really cool stuff. There is some mason jar sealers. It does have a tube. You connect the tube right here. Put your mason jar, and I'll run the video there as I'm saying this. In just a few minutes, the steaks are sealed and marinating in the chamber vacuum bags. Chamber vacuum sealers apply more pressure than standard vacuum sealers. That extra pressure helps the marinade penetrate the meat more efficiently. Now let's go outside and get ready for the cook. Today we are using Bear Mountain Barbecue's lump charcoal. I like it because it burns hot and clean. I am pairing it with some Bear Mountain Barbecue hickory wood chunks that will cut the richness of the pork steaks with some tasty smoked flavor. I first set the pork steaks on the indirect side of the grill so they can take in some of that hickory smoke for about 20 minutes. Then after 20 minutes, we'll move them over to the direct side and directly grill them. I flip them over every 2 minutes, and after a few flips, the fat on the steak renders nicely while keeping the steaks juicy. And look at that nice deep red color. Once they reach a temperature of 135 degrees Fahrenheit, I take the steaks out and let them rest wrapped in foil on the indirect side while I grill some pineapples and green onions. And we're looking for some char on these pineapples as well. Makes these tacos even more delicious. We have some steaks on the cutting board. Now let's check out a slice. A very nice and moist steak. Check out how much that marinade penetrated the meat. Yum! Once the steak is cut into slices, we cross-cut them to make bite-sized pieces for our tacos. And even these bite-sized pieces are super moist and full of flavor. I'll finish cutting them up, then I'll put them on the skillet that's on the grill to get some extra char on these pieces. I'll also place some pineapple slices that I'll chop along with some pineapple juice mixed with these pork bites to make these tacos even more awesome. I left 2 pork steaks uncut just to set up the thumbnail picture. Let's put it all together before I do the taste test. Looks like we're all set up now. One last look before I dive in. Are you a salsa roja or a salsa verde kind of guy? I'm a salsa both kind of guy, so I'm gonna eat both of them. All right, let's go ahead and try it. But before we do, let's do a squeeze of lime. All right. Wowzers, the pineapple mixed with the marinated taste is phenomenal. It has a slight hint of smoke along with the bits of char on the meat and pineapple. The cilantro, onion, red, and green salsa finish these off, making them super fantastic. Well, time for me and my boy to dig in. Let's start to close this one out. A quick recap, we cut our own steaks from a 5-pound pork butt, then we used our Wevac vacuum sealer to really get our marinade in the meat. 12 hours later, and then we smoked, then grilled them. Then we threw some pineapple on the grill. Finally, we got a final char on the skillet mixed with some pineapple and served them in some tacos. Links for the products used in the video description below. If you are interested in the Wevac CV12 Pro, I have a promo code for 15% off for my viewers in the video description below as well. Appreciate all of you hanging out with me on this one. Help keep the channel going by sharing or leaving a like or comment below. Thanks for all the support, and I'll catch up with you all very soon.